Hello everyone, myself Prasanna Mahanti, lecturer, IIPM School of Engineering and Technology. This is our second lecture on engineering mechanics. In this lecture, we will be studying about force and force system. So, what is force? Here it is written that force is an external energy required to move an object from one place to another. Suppose this is an object which is lying on a rough horizontal plane. Here we are applying push kind of force. We are pushing this object in order to move from one place to another place. This is another object lying on a rough horizontal plane, but in this case we are pulling this object. So, we can say force is either push or pull on an object which is used to move that object from one place to another place. Let's learn something more about this force. Force is a vector quantity. अगर हम लोग force की बात करें quantity wise, it is a vector quantity. Quantities can be classified into two types. One is scalar quantity, another is vector quantity. Scalar quantities are those quantities which is having only magnitude. The scalar quantities are those quantities which is having only magnitude, and scalar quantity don't have any direction, but the vector quantity is having magnitude as well as direction. Vector quantities are having both magnitude and direction, and force is a vector quantity. अगर हम लोग फोर्स की यूनिट की बात करें, फोर्स का यूनिट जो होता है दैट इज न्यूटन. अगर हम लोग फोर्स का यूनिट की बात करें, द यूनिट ऑफ फोर्स इज न्यूटन, or we can say kilo Newton. And this kilo Newton is nothing but it is equal to 10 to the power 3 Newton, or you can say 1000 Newton, right? So, this is the unit of force. So, where this Newton came from, let me explain this one. We know that according to the second law, Newton's second law of motion, that force equal to mass into acceleration. So, in MKS format, the mass is written as kg, the mass is measured in terms of kg, and acceleration is measured in terms of meter per second square. So, this kg meter per second square is termed as combiningly, this is called Newton. दिस इज कॉल्ड न्यूटन. अगर हम लोग, ये हो गया फोर्स का यूनिट के बारे में. अगर हम लोग फोर्स के डायमेंशन की बात करें, सो व्हाट इज द डायमेंशन ऑफ दिस फोर्स? अगर हम लोग फोर्स के डायमेंशन की बात करें, दैट इज इक्वल टू मास इनटू एक्सीलरेशन, इन टर्म्स ऑफ मास इनटू एक्सीलरेशन. अगर हम लोग मास की डायमेंशन की बात करें, दैट इज m टू द पावर 1, और अगर एक्सीलरेशन की बात करें दैट इज L अपन टी स्क्वायर. सो अगर हम लोग फोर्स का डायमेंशन लिखना चाहें, दैट इज फोर्स इक्वल टू m1 L1 t टू द पावर -2. दिस इज द डायमेंशन ऑफ फोर्स. और जो फोर्स होता है ये डिफरेंट टाइप्स, देयर आर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ फोर्सेस. अगर हम लोग बात करें फोर्सेस का मतलब क्लासीफाई करें, पहला फोर्स के बारे में हम लोग बात करेंगे, दैट इज हॉराइजेंटल फोर्स. Horizontal force. This is a kind of force which is acting in a direction parallel to the plane. It is a kind of force which is acting in the direction parallel to the plane, or you can say it is acting along the x axis. अगर हम लोग नेक्स्ट फोर्स की बात करें, दैट इज वर्टिकल फोर्स. वर्टिकल फोर्स, this is a force which is acting in the direction perpendicular to the plane, you can say like this, or you can say this is a force which is acting in a direction in a y direction. horizontal force जो होता है वो x direction में act करता है, और जो vertical force होता है वो y direction में act करता है. थर्ड फोर्स की अगर हम लोग बात करें, that is inclined force. inclined force, inclined force जो होते हैं, it is neither horizontal nor vertical, it always makes an angle विथ द हॉराइजेंटल और विथ द वर्टिकल। अगर हम लोग इसको एक हॉराइजेंटल फोर्स ले लें और यहाँ पे एक वर्टिकल फोर्स ले लें, लेट अस से दिस इज एक्स एंड दिस इज वाई डायरेक्शन, जो इंक्लाइंड फोर्स होगा वो इन दोनों के बीच में हमेशा आता है, लाइक दिस। सो दिस इज अ इंक्लाइंड फोर्स एंड दिस इंक्लाइंड फोर्स इज ऑलवेज मेकिंग एन एंगल with horizontal, suppose let us say theta, either it makes an angle with the horizontal or it makes an angle with the vertical. So these are the kind of force. और हमने पहले बात किया था पुल और पुश काइंड ऑफ फोर्स। जो पुल होता है that is also called, suppose let us say this is a point and we are applying force like this. Suppose this is a point where from where we are acting a force in this direction. This is the force. This kind of force is called pull kind of force, pull. Suppose this is another point where the force is directed inward towards the point. This is called push kind of force. Or in other word, it is also called tensile force. This pull kind of force is also called tensile force, and this push kind of force is also called compressive force. Now we have to study about the force system. Force system can be classified into two types. One is coplanar force system and another is non-coplanar force system. Here you can see there are three forces, F1, F2 and F3. All three forces are acting on a same plane. If all forces are acting on a same plane, that force system is called coplanar force system. If all forces acting on a same plane, the force system is called coplanar force system. But in case of a non-coplanar force system, all four forces are acting on a different plane. Here you can see the F1, F2, F3 and F3. All system of forces are acting on a different plane. So this kind of force system is called non-coplanar force system. These are the examples. Again we have to study that this coplanar force system is classified into four types. This coplanar force system is classified into four types. So what are those four types? First one is collinear force. Collinear force system. Second one is concurrent force system. Third one is non-concurrent force system. And the last one is parallel force system. Coplanar force systems are classified into four types: collinear, concurrent, non-concurrent and coplanar. Parallel forces. This parallel force system is again classified into two types, that is like parallel forces and unlike parallel forces. Like parallel forces and unlike parallel forces. So these are the classification of coplanar force system. So these are the classification of coplanar forces. First one is collinear forces. Collinear forces are those kind of force whose line of action is same, or you can say all the forces are acting on a same line. Here you can see, suppose this is a line and number of forces are acting here. So there are three forces and all three forces are acting on a same line. You can say this kind of system of force is called collinear force system. Second one is concurrent force system. This is a kind of force system where all forces are passing through the same point. Consider this is a point and number of forces are passing through the same point. It does not matter whether all forces are towards the point or away from the point. So you can see this is called concurrent system of forces. Then comes to non-concurrent force of system. You can see here all forces are passing through the different points. So, example of this kind is here you can see all 4 forces, that is F1, F2, F3 and F4 are passing through the different points. So, this is called non-concurrent types of forces. And the last one is parallel forces. Here all forces are parallel to each other like this. Suppose this is F1, F2 and F3. All forces are parallel to each other. As I have already told you that this parallel forces are classified into 2 types, that is like parallel forces and unlike parallel forces. So, let us have some example. This kind of system of forces called like parallel forces, where all the forces are acting on a same direction, but if the direction of forces are different like this. Suppose this is F1, F2 and F3. Here you can see all 3 forces are acting on a different direction. So, this is the example of like parallel forces and this is the example of unlike parallel forces. So, that is all about the types of force and system of forces. That is all for today's class. Thank you for listening.